Oh, welcome to a new series. This is Rolling Pastures by Smithy97 and Dylan. I took one look at this map and thought, it's set in New Zealand, I like sheep. So what we're going to do, we're going to sell everything off, and we're going to, with whatever money we get for selling everything, we're going to buy a gun. I'm actually going to buy this again. We're going to buy it in the SOB pack. Which is just so we have a little bit of mod and stuff. I've got a very small amount of mods set for this particular map, because I won't need them. First of all, we're going to go down to the shop. We're going to sell everything. I thought I'd take you right through, right from the start, rather than, oh, this is what I've done, this is how I set it up. I thought I'd go through the whole thing on this one. Yeah, quite a short, or shortish episode. I would have thought it'd be just buying everything with exception of the animals, or selling everything first and buying everything. I'm doing this during my break from posting videos. I thought I'd get one or two in the can. So this is actually just before my birthday, which is a week before Christmas. I'm sort of playing around with a few odds and ends. I've been enjoying myself immensely playing this game without having to think about recording, but I now feel the urge to start recording again. I'm going to set up a few things, but the no vehicle tab. Once I get everything set up, I'm having it in just for this bit. I'm using head tracker at the moment, so you have to excuse all the C6 feeling you might be getting as I'm moving about. Still getting used to it. Well, that one's sold. Now we need to find the next thing. Well, we've got a few things here to pick up. I'll start this up. Just move forward a bit so it sets a little bit of a track. Then I don't want that yet. Need this one. Hook that up to the trailer, because I don't need the trailer. I'll put this on behind here, and we use follow me, which I did leave on. I left mainly scripts on. We got it. I was doing the wrong. Yeah, we got it. It's looking in the wrong place. Hello. Head trackers just decide to go. Hey, well, it doesn't load it when I'm looking in the wrong place for too long. Just won't put the gun back. Here it comes. Alright. Hook that on, and we'll put this in front. We'll lead with this. It's not a long journey to the shop, man. This is a very small map. I will actually show you once we start getting through everything. And that one to do. We got it. Let's hook through back to this again. We get these like all done. There's some beacons on. And being in New Zealand, because I'm driving on the correct side of the road. Wait for the comments. Hopefully we will have everything followed. I'm not going to bother I'm looking at the little mini map there. There's no traffic on this map. Basically because the map isn't big enough to have traffic. There's this road down here. There's a road that goes from the north down south, which joins with this one, and then that road leaps off to the west, and that's it. The rest of it is all dirt track. But it's an interesting little map. I think there is some water on the place, but I'm going to actually put a hydrant on. It's a mod I've got. Doesn't look not quite as expensive as the big tar, but there is some tars up, I think, on the cattle farm, but I haven't really checked to see whether they're water or not. Alright, what's that? Let's hop out again. We're probably going to hop in and find the right one to hop out. Give it up. Oh yeah, they're all here. Load. Sell. No, because the stupid thing is you have to back off the trigger and come back again. Unlike 15 where the trigger just kept working. This one on 17 it doesn't, which is a bit of a pain. But there, we can't have everything. Get this in place to sell. The idea is we're only going to want stuff to make hay with. And I'm going to be doing hay, not grass, because I saw one of Disco's videos where, because he rightly pointed out, you wouldn't store grass. Grass is wet. You wouldn't store that for any length of time. I know I have been on Old Ridge, but I'll try to be realistic. It's more the story on Old Ridge than being 100% realistic. This is what I'm trying to make almost as realistic as possible, although I am going to use an auto-load pile trailer. Because I don't really want to do too many episodes, but all I'm doing is trying to load biles and get about half of them on and no more. And there's one more to pick up, and that's this one up here. And the cedar. Onto the road. This is the last of tractors. Now I'm going to have two tractors. I need one to put onto the auto load bale trailer. Also, I'm loading it up with the front loader. I'm going to have the Hurleyman again. It's the cheapest tractor in the game. I'm not worried about it can pull the bale trailer. I just want it there so I've got the auto load working. It's going to stand there, and I'm going to do the BP method of loading bales. Because I haven't got any auto load forks on here, so I'm going to have to stab the bales by hand. But then as they get near the trailer, they should automatically load on. You should see them flying through the air off the fork. That bit you'll just have to ignore. In fact, you're seeing all the equipment you start with. On here, it's just base fruits, so if I remember correctly. But there's only, I think, 4 or 5 fields which are set up to crop normally, and I'm not going to do those unless I start cattle off. Then I will use those to make the stuff I need for the cattle and sell off anything I don't want for that. I will then need wheat or barley, basically for the straw. But I wonder if anybody can guess the tractor I'm going to use. That's my main tractor. I said the Hurleyman will be the second tractor, but the main tractor will be one of my favourites from my Old Ridge series. Yes, you're right, the steer. It's going to star in this one. It's going to be doing just about all the work. This will be mainly cutting grass, tethering it, raking it, baling it, and feeding it to sheep. Now, I'm not certain how many sheep we'll start with. I have got the lower animal price mod in here. Because going following this go as I do, the going point out that the animals are way overpriced. So I want find the right key. I should be getting a new mouse for my birthday, so that should have a lot more keys on, so I'm going to be using those. Doing some more of these little bits and pieces I'm using the keyboard for now. but I will probably end up not knowing what's where. But the first thing I'm going to do is put the placeable in. So I'm going to just shoot across the sheep farm. This is the sheep farm. No sheep in there at the moment. We're going to put a hydrant in here for the water for the sheep. So we'll just get the place, find the placeables, placeable. And there's somewhere. I was going to use water tile, but I thought I'm trying to save as much money as possible. This is slightly cheaper. This is a mod. Yeah, we put that in there. Doesn't look too out of place. Not brilliant, but better than nothing. Right. Now we'll start buying. Start off with the tractors. The tractors come from SOB modding. This is something that the ends all knot together. And see if I can find out if we want this. The Hurleyman. Just standard. Back now we want the stairs, which are other side of this lot, I think. There we are. The smaller stair. We want a front loader on it. We want the bigger engine, which is 114 horse. Wheel setup standard, because it's only grass. We will destroy some of the grass, but I'm not going with any fancy wheels. We're back again, and now we're starting the rest of the front load. Right, we want that, and we're going to colour all these red. Hopefully I'll find them easier. A bucket we will need, mainly for picking the all the feed up when they spill it all everywhere. Pallet fork. Everything's going to be red. And a bale fork. That will do us. And so we've hardly spent any of the money we got so far. What else we need now? Don't need a trailer. Don't need cultivators. Do need a mower. Mower, I'm going to go for this. Could go for the Nova Cat, which is a bit cheaper, but it's only 3 meters. This is 3.1, so an extra 1 meter. And this goes directly, you can put this directly in front of the tractor, so it won't matter if you're running on what you've already done. At least that's my thoughts. A tedder, we only want a small tedder. The fields are all small. Windrower, you can see I've done this a few times to work out what I want. I'm going for the smaller windrower. Again, it's no great hassle to me. We're not going to have a lot to do at first. I'm going to be doing hopefully everything myself. Balers. Now we need this coon baler. It's the cheapest of the balers. I think, oh, let's just have a look there. That does, yeah, it does everything we want. And the last thing here is the smallest of the trailers, and I'm not going to have one with a dolly on, so we'll have one of these ones. We will actually put the ladders on that. This is by Black Sheep modding. Some people said that it causes graphical glitches, but I've used it and I haven't had any graphical glitches using this. I have had with other stuff, so it says to be almost anything can cause it. You see grass coming through the fields where it shouldn't be. It's a glitch. And the only thing I can suggest is take out all the mods and put them back 5 at a time till it starts up again. And you know that in that 5 is something that doesn't agree with it. Weights. I don't know if the Hurleyman really wants a weight, but I will put one on there. We'll leave the weights red. We will have 2. That gives us now, I think that's everything. It gives us 161,000 to spend on everything else, on the animals, and we've got to go through the first year. Now you might notice I've got the better slow this time down. That's better. You notice I've got the Disco's famous season mod. It just printed the season. That before someone showed they were in. You were saying, of course, their summer is all winter. I know. Not quite as stupid as I seem. Well, some people say it'd be impossible. I can't remember which way around everything's faces on here. It was as you pick up this side. Now I've got to find somewhere to park everything. I'm going to use this first to pick some stuff up. Get the baler out of the way. Should have put the baler up there on the road. So the idea is we make bales. Now I'm going to have to keep the bales out in the open, I think, because I've got no shed at the moment. I may see if I can find a flat spot for a shed. There's not many flat spots on this map. But I like this little map. I've played around with it a bit. I'm not going to leave much down here, as most of the stuff I'm going to need is going to be needed up here. There is a shed between here and the sheep farm. I'm going to leave most of the stuff. There is a shed down at the sheep farm, but I think that's where I'm going to do the bales. I really want to keep them under cover. It's very doubtful whether there will be a bale extension mod, because what I understand, Upside Down is busy working on cattle and crops. So may not see anything else from him. Be a pity, because there's some of this other stuff I'd love to see. But I think he's done a damn good job getting this thing going as he has. Just having a drink, so which means I run off the road. Because I really should have used Follow Me, shouldn't have got more stuff up here. I'm going to hook up the game extension soon and get the set as I want it. So I won't be using tab to vehicle. I'm not going to use a vehicle switcher group mod. I have it on here, but I'm not going to use it. I'm going to do it so I'll have to leave one vehicle all the time down by the farmhouse. It's up here, yeah. We've got this shed up here, and I think is where I'll leave the equipment. Because that does mean I'm going to have to back things in here. And reversing, as everybody knows, is not my forte. What is fairly straight. I'm going to have to come out of cab because I can't see. I'm not going to see anyway because I'm going to have a tree in the way. This is another one of those awkward things to reverse because it's short. Small wheels. We can get it straight back in the next bay. Oh no, we're getting there. And I'll start to repeat myself. It must be a sign of old age. Which I shouldn't be getting yet. What we may do is, I think I will save you from the rest of these going in once we get this one in. That's almost there. Might help if I was to strain it. But the thing is too, I'm trying to push something which is heavier, much probably heavier than the tractor, which does not help. That will do. I'm going to leave it there. Kind of call it quits there. Back in the cab. Let's get back to the shop. The bale trailer I will leave outside. Most of the stuff I'll probably just leave lying about outside. There's so little stuff here. And New Zealand is known not to have so much crime, as I understand it. I'm going to call this series Long White Cloud, Land of the Long White Cloud, basically because it's, I think it's the translation from the Maori name for it, for New Zealand. Basically being the pair islands in quite a bit of ocean, there's quite often cloud over it. I'll have a look, see in a minute how long. I don't know when we get back to the shop. I will just show the full map. I have got course play on here, but I don't envisage using it. It would be a bit silly to use course play on this particular map. With two tractors, both of which I'm going to drive. I will at times use follow me to get things in place. But I decided to start with sheep, A, because it's New Zealand, and B, it's the simplest animal. I've never done an only animal series, not even playing off screen. Animals have always been part of a farm. This one, they will be the be all and end all. I think what we'd do is we just park this in here. That's where you pick the animals up. We have a quick tour, shall we? Well, there's the garage, of course. The animals are picked up over here. I'm not certain if this is a sell point too for us. So let's come out of the cab. Yeah, it's also a sell point. Oops. And this is all part of that one sell point. There's nothing else there. This is the edge of the map. You don't walk over the edge because you walk into the abyss. The wall is actually next door to the garage, which is here. This is the wall sell point. They're quite clever that they don't put any markers in, so I'm going to have to guess exactly where you drop the wall down. I'm going to guess there's a double door here that goes in here. So I need some easy way of getting into the thing. So just an ordinary small door at the back, no other doors this side. So I'm going to guess that in front of these doors, which don't open. Let's just have a look at the map. I'll get back in the vehicle. Come over. So I'm not right. Let's have a look. This field and these three here are the only ones that I've actually cultivated. Everything else is grass. You see some biggish fields in here, but a lot of them are these little small ones. Even these are the sheep are not that big of fields. Cows are up here, pigs right up the top, sheep down here. Not even certain there's any chickens on here. I haven't seen them. That's the point. I've never seen it. Let's have a look. Doesn't tell you there. Oh, apparently there's eggs. So possibly there's chicken somewhere. Right, I think with that we'll actually no, we're done. About 25 minutes. Whilst I get the stuff back, I'll get the stuff back, and the next time we will start by doing a bit of mowing, get some grass and some water in. In fact, I might just put the water in now. Stop this one and I'll hop over to the other tractor and we will just fill the I'll put some water in the tank. And in fact, which side is that? It's the other side. I think I'll take the mower that way as well. Oh, why not? Pick up a weight. These are the SOB weights, my favourite weight, and yeah, got that on. I need to turn around and back onto the water tanker. I'll leave the water tanker down by the sheep. Over there. Better. Take. I swear this is a brighter red in the steer on 15. I got it. Minimum amount of equipment, couldn't actually run with any less. I could of course put it in one of the hay storage barns and do away with the baler and get a loader in instead, but as I hardly ever do bales, it's just for once. I'll give you all a good laugh near enough every episode I'm dealing with bales. I know how much you enjoy watching me try to play with bales. Hence I'm cheating by putting in the auto loader. And it's almost second nature now when I'm wearing a tracker just to look down the road. Although I know there's nothing on this map. Now I have got to try and remember which trough is which of the two by the sheep, which one's feed and which one is water. It's quite a distance, a small map, but there's quite a distance between the farm and the animals. That's where we put the baler. I'm not probably find somewhere else. I might take one of these meadows up and pick them up flat on and just change one of them to a drive-through storage facility. There's very little storage on the farm. There's plenty on the farmhouse, but it's all such a long way to bring stuff. Now there's the two. I'm not certain which is which. No. One close to the entrance looks more like water, but it may not be. Are we in range? Let's find out. Yes, we are. And this all costs money, of course. I'm not going to bother follow Disco's system of getting free water. I'm playing on hard at the moment, but if it gets too hard, if I just cannot make any money, I'm going to drop it to normal. I do think about starting on normal, but the trouble is you never think about doing it that way. Let's find which is which. Yes. No, I was right, this one is water. It has to be. No. Just head up too quick and lost me tracker. Just reset it. There we are, we've got some water in there now, quite some with it. I think I dropped this off behind the trigger. What I think I'll do is I'll take a picture of all my equipment, and that will be the end of it. Whilst I'll make my way back down to the garage, and we'll say thank you very much for watching. If you like what you saw, please leave a like. If you've got any suggestions of how I can make it harder for myself, except I am not going to pay giant prices for animals. That is over the top. Just feel free to comment and drop me a line if you're not a subscriber and quite like the idea of following the progress on Rolling Pastures map. Please subscribe. I make a video, well, should be when I should be in full swing, maybe 5 days a week. I'm still deciding what the 5th day is going to be. I've got 4 that I've sorted out in my head, but the last one, I'm still waiting to see if there's another map that grabs me what everybody else isn't doing. I was doing one on Goldcrest, but Goldcrest wasn't doing anything for me, so I decided to do away with that. It's a pity. It had the germ of a good idea, but just couldn't pull it off. I may try it with another map, same idea. I may continue playing that off screen. If things do start going well, I will pull you back to all have a look. Let's take it past him, back in there. Not gonna hit anything. No. Oh, look at that. Look at boss, as they say. Turn that off. Okay, I'll get my screenshot. And with that, it's me saying cheerio for now. Cheerio.